Okay, perfect. Think we're good. So can you hear me? Okay. So now let's start. We can start this segment. So the American president Joe Biden has signed the bill to ban TikTok in America. Now, there are conditions. There are conditions for the app to be completely banned in America. And by the way, if you have any questions, please let me know. There are conditions. So what the American government is saying, hey, we are giving you 12 months. We're giving you 1 year for TikTok to separate its ownership from China and then get acquired by an American entity. Am I clear? I like this. When I'm spitting knowledge, it's different. I know when I'm speaking knowledge, it's always, I don't like a crowded class. So let's continue. TikTok ban in America. So these are the conditions. America is telling TikTok, we are giving you 12 months to separate yourself from Chinese ownership and get acquired by an American entity. So that could be like maybe even like a private company or even the government or whatever. If they buy TikTok, if TikTok is owned by America, then then TikTok will stay. That's basically what they're telling TikTok. What are the reasons why America wants to ban TikTok, or why America is banning TikTok with that said and done? It's because they're saying the data which TikTok is acquiring on this app is being sold to China. And that has, so they're doing this for security reasons, because our data is not safe. That is the argument by the politicians. But hey, the owner, the CEO of China, of TikTok, is actually from Singapore. Okay. We have TikTok US, which controls everything within America, including, and I hope you guys have seen the video, the head of TikTok data department is an American woman, and she actually gave a speech as well. Okay? And she said, if you're in the US and you open your TikTok app, the first thing you'll see is her video playing, and she's saying TikTok handles our data safely. There is no leakage of our private data to the Chinese government. It's that simple. If you have any questions, please let me know in the chat. Okay, this is like, I feel like I'm having like a Volt TV Academy session. I like that. Joe Biden signed the bill. It's signed now. It passed in the House, it passed in the Senate, and the president has signed it. But I'm gonna give you another reason. Ram is saying we are worried that this will also happen in many countries. Yes, Europe is also working on it. So you're gonna start. Remember, sorry guys, remember anything that happens in America also affects other countries automatically. So you're gonna start seeing other. I second. We're gonna have countries like UK, Germany, France, They're also gonna start coming up with the same thing. Okay, so yes, you're right, Rahema, you're right. You're a smart girl. But I want to explain to you why did this bill specifically pass in the House, the Senate? Why did this particular bill have bipartisan support? I'm gonna explain this to you because now this is where this is the caveat. And listen very carefully. This bill included a proposal to give billions of dollars to support Ukraine. So the bill that the Senate, that the House drafted, that passed in the House, which had bipartisan support, and then passed in the Senate and had bipartisan support, that bill did not only have the TikTok clause in it, and that's the crucial part. That bill had 3 other clauses in it, including American support for Ukraine. And that is where the bipartisan support came in, because both the Democrats and the Republicans are saying America needs to support Ukraine. Okay? Hi, Blackberry. So I can't see the sun is shining too much, but it's fine. As long as you can hear me, it's fine. So, and that's it. That's the only reason that this bill had bipartisan support. So it passed in the House, it passed in the Senate, and Joe Biden, the American president, has signed it. So here we are. TikTok has 1 year to get ownership here in America. Otherwise, and by the way, remember, the first proposal was TikTok has 6 months to sell. Then they went back there and they say, no, let's change this thing. Now it's 1 year. Okay? Which brings me to the next point. This is not going to happen. How many users are on TikTok in America? It's 170 million users. That's number one. 170 million users are on TikTok in America. Number two, in America, there is something called the freedom of speech. And TikTok, as a social media app, is a platform where the citizens of America have the freedom of speech. Are we together? I told you guys, I'm going to give you all the technical information that you need, because people just read one thing. They just read TikTok banned in America. TikTok has been banned in America. Like there are actually people who think that TikTok is like now the app is no longer available. No. With that said and done, TikTok is a $100 billion company. TikTok is a company that has a lot of money. And they also have some very good lawyers. So this is what's going to happen. Okay? Rahema, thank you very much. I'm going to get into that. Could this be political too? Of course it's political. It's political. But we're going to get into it. Good points, Rahema. You're such a smart girl. Thank you very much. But let's continue. So, what's going to happen, TikTok is going to appeal the decision in the courts. Okay? Now you come over here. Let me explain this. You see, someone is too late. Someone is saying it has already happened. Biden has already signed the bill. That's why I'm here explaining it to you. And by the way, guys, let me first of all focus on what I'm telling you, then I'm gonna check the comments later. Okay? So what's going to happen is TikTok is going to appeal the decision in the courts. And let me tell you something. This is not gonna happen overnight. They're gonna appeal the decision in the lower courts, and then this thing is gonna keep on going up and up and up and up and up and up. And I believe at one point it's gonna get to the Supreme Court. Okay? America has one of the funniest law systems in the world, man. But again, you gotta love it. So for those of you who are reading TikTok ban in America and they think that the app will disappear tonight, no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna disappear tonight. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, not next month, not in 6 months, maybe not even in 5, 10, or 20 years. This is gonna take a long time. Once it gets to the courts. Okay? So let me come back to Rehema's point. Rehema is saying, could this be political? Yes, I do believe, and that's what I've been saying, it's political. This is the election year in America. We all know about the whole thing about America and China. They're always flexing. Let me ask you a simple question. Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. It doesn't make any sense. Everything we have in America is made in China.
But hard part of becoming super
right?
what I had in receipts. I don't have receipts.
Can we now start having a logical conversation? Okay? The cap I got on, this is made in China. This is made in China. This is made in China. The clothes, everything that I got on, the clothes are made in China. Like, I'm actually like a walking Chinese factory right now. Okay? Okay? The iPhone is assembled in China. Everything else is coming from China. So you want to tell me that the only thing that you're afraid of is the app? Eh? See where I'm coming from? Okay. Now there's some. Let me talk to people. Again, this is Vote TV International. As you can hear, I'm keeping this conversation completely in English, and I'm actually explaining something. That's why the class is not crowded. But if you are here for the breakfast show, okay, someone is asking Mam 3, umejaribu kufuatilia ile kesi ya Purity Muli. Let me tell you, Purity Muli, nilikuwa hapa kwa breakfast show. Can you check my interview? It's actually running now on Vote TV YouTube. Purity Muli was on my show today in the morning while you were sleeping. Okay? The daughter was here. So when Nani? Actually, give me a second. When Nani? Who are you? I've been talking to Purity Muli and msichana wake since Sunday. Wewe ni nani? Kiherehere tu. Wewe umeingia tu hapa umetu mdomo tu kupayuka. Wewe ni nani? Inspector General. Wewe ni nani? You see how people just walk into my sessions? Kihere too. Yeah, exactly. Well, you are my boss. Because you meniajiri. Wendy, do you have any questions, dear? I haven't even seen you for a long time, god damn it. Where have you been? Okay. So, in other words, TikTok is not going anywhere for a long time. So chill, relax, create, like we always do. Okay, I see you. Yeah, Wendy, my number is in my bio. Just text me. Text me, holler at me. How's your family doing? So my folks in America, just relax. This is not gonna happen. The TikTok ain't going nowhere. Okay? And if you have any questions, please let me know. TikTok ain't going nowhere. Colorado is in the building, thank you. Welcome. So okay, ask the questions. Listen, you can ask the questions, I can answer the questions. So again, you know, like right now the media, oh my God, TikTok ban, TikTok ban, TikTok ban. Every channel, TikTok ban, TikTok. It's just like TikTok. Bro, TikTok ain't going nowhere. Oh, by the way, you know what the funniest thing is? I mean, okay, there's something else I want to highlight. If you watch the speech, welcome here. Okay? Listen to me. Joe Biden spoke, right? When he gave the speech, he didn't mention TikTok. You know why? Because even Joe Biden, the American president, is on TikTok. Am I clear on that? Am I clear? Who watched the speech when Biden was signing signed the bill? The TikTok clause was included in the bill, and there are 3 other clauses which includes the American support for Ukraine, and that's why. Kuna pali Biden ametaja TikTok. So that's actually the most interesting part. Guys, if you have any questions, ask the questions right now. I'm going to explain this to you. I've been studying this thing for 1 whole year. I'm the one who told you last year, I said, oh yeah, they'll try to ban TikTok in America, but it's not going to work. Do you know how many small businesses are on TikTok? Do you know how many businesses are on TikTok? Do you know how many businesses are on TikTok? And I'm talking about small businesses and large companies. At the end of the day, then something else, which is, of course, it's my theory. Of course, I say TikTok is the best social media app in the world. TikTok has put Facebook out of business, Instagram out of business, Snapchat out of business, and YouTube out of business. Do we agree? Do we agree? Okay. Do we agree? I'm telling you facts. I repeat, TikTok is the best social media app in the world, and TikTok has put Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube out of business. The bloggers are on a mission. Do you know? Statistics indicate, statistics show that an average user on YouTube spends 17 minutes on the platform a day. An average user on TikTok in America spends